Welcome. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the fascinating and complex history of American territorial expansion, all in 15 minutes. American expansion dramatically shaped the continent, transforming a small collection of colonies into a continental power. This journey involved political maneuvering, conflict, and immense cultural change. Our story begins with the early colonial period, stretching from the founding of Jamestown in 1607 up to the eve of the American Revolution. The original 13 colonies were established along the Atlantic coast, gradually pushing settlements westward toward the Appalachian Mountains. The French and Indian War, ending in 1763, was a pivotal moment, securing British control over vast territories east of the Mississippi River, but also leading to tensions with the colonists over westward migration. Following the American Revolution, the newly independent United States immediately set its sights on expanding its borders. The 1783 Treaty of Paris granted the U.S. ownership of all land east of the Mississippi River, excluding Spanish Florida, opening up the Trans-Appalachian region for settlement. In 1803, the Louisiana Purchase from France dramatically doubled the size of the U.S. This monumental acquisition fueled the nation's expansionist ambitions and set the stage for further westward movement. The 1820s through the 1840s were defined by a powerful ideological belief that drove expansion across the continent. Manifest destiny was the conviction that American settlers were destined to expand across North America. This belief justified the acquisition of new territories and the displacement of existing populations. The annexation of Texas in 1845 and the subsequent Mexican-American War resulted in significant land gains for the U.S., but also deepened sectional tensions within the country. The Oregon Territory was settled peacefully with Britain in 1846, establishing the 49th parallel as the permanent boundary between the U.S. and Canada in the West. From 1848 to 1890, the United States worked to consolidate its continental holdings and grapple with the implications of this rapid expansion. The Mexican Cession of 1848, following the Mexican-American War, brought California and the Southwest into the Union. The discovery of gold soon after spurred massive migration. Expansion often came at a severe cost, leading to intense conflicts with indigenous populations and the establishment of the often tragic reservation system. By the late 19th century, with the continental borders largely secured, the U.S. began looking beyond its shores for expansion opportunities. Driven by economic interests and global competition, the focus shifted from contiguous territory to acquiring overseas territories, marking the rise of American imperialism. A key step in this era was the annexation of Hawaii in 1898, strategically positioning the U.S. in the Pacific Ocean. Victory in the Spanish-American War resulted in the acquisition of the Philippines, Puerto Rico, and Guam, cementing the U.S. as a global power with territories spanning the globe. We've covered centuries of American expansion, from its colonial origins to its rise as an imperial power. The story of American expansion is a narrative of ambition, territorial acquisition like the Louisiana Purchase, and the fulfillment of manifest destiny, forever altering the geopolitical landscape. This expansive growth ultimately laid the foundation for the United States to become the complex and powerful global entity it is today. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching USA Curious Knowledge. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. We bring curiosity to life. See you in the next video.